Hey everybody, Dave Guerra here. How are you? How's the first day of the weekend treating you? Good afternoon. In the introductions, my name is Dave Guerra. I am the author of The Walking Leader. And today I am going to continue the series of the video every day in August. I'm going to ask a question. If you're here, by all means, please answer, please chime in. And if not, that's okay. I'm still going to answer the question anyway because, well, you ask a question, you should have an answer for it. It's like in life, you bring a problem to your boss, you should have a solution when you bring that problem as well. Because nobody likes, somebody who that's all they do is bring problems. That's not a good thing. That is definitely not good, but it's not but it happens more often than not. And in saying that, the good thing is, and the unique thing is that if you bring a solution with the problem, it sets you apart from the crowd. And that, my friends, is a very good thing. So the question of the day is how often do you stir the pot? And I'm not talking about the soup pot. We're not baking anything. We're not making anything. We're talking about life. And you've heard of people, oh, that guy just likes to stir the pot. Or, man, she's only in it till she can stir the pot, and then she walks away from it. And it doesn't have to be a negative. Stirring the pot does not have to be a negative. Well, unfortunately, it has received that negative connotation. And, well, what do? What can you do? So, here's my answer of how often do you stir the pot. Sometimes life can get mediocre, and the longer we stay in that mediocrity, the harder it becomes to accept change. So, stir the pot often. And early before you start seeing the mediocrity. And it's kind of like a little level as time, as time increases, so does the level of mediocrity. It just kind of goes up as the longer you're in it. So if you can do it early, it's easy to accept the new change. And what I mean by stirring the pot, no, I don't mean being rude, being ugly. I mean doing something positive, doing something different, something nobody expects. Do you volunteer? No. Maybe it's time to give up some time and go and volunteer to your local animal shelter, food bank, someplace that needs a little assistance. And it just doesn't have to be, picking up after the animals or filling bags, which is, it's got to get done, don't get me wrong. But if you're an accountant, how about doing some accounting work? If you're a trainer, might be time to do some training, some free pro bono training. It doesn't hurt. It looks good on your record because, again, it says that you're willing to step out of your norm and do something good for others. Yeah, so that's how you stir the pot. You can go and do that. You can go read to the elderly, hang out with the elderly. Holy moly, if you hung out with somebody over 80, you really should. Think about it. The wisdom, the stuff that they're bringing from those times back in the last century and they can share this century. Something to think about, something to do. Volunteering at any place and every place. Church, if you're a religious person or if you attend church regularly or irregularly, it doesn't matter. Volunteer. Find something to do. Stir the pot that way. You can also stir the pot by, you've always wanted to do it, but now make time to do it and write that book. Put pen to paper, start clicking those keys on the keyboard and stir the pot that way. See, it's not all negative. Turn that negative connotation of stirring the pot into something positive, into something good, because you know what? People will want that. But don't wait too long. And so what if you've waited too long? It doesn't mean you can't do it. It doesn't mean you just can't all of a sudden just start doing it. What it does mean is that it's going to be a little harder to change old habits. You've fallen into a routine, a rut. You've gotten into this mediocre place in your life. And now you want to get out of it. You want to do something. So why not go ahead, do that one thing that you've always wanted to do, and make it happen. Make it happen. Hey, you never know. You never know. Something good could come out of it, or something else could come out of it. I know in my case, when I was early in college, after the military, and I had some downtime. I was volunteering at one of the departments at the university, at the local university, and one of the professors there worked for this agency, and he says, "Hey, look, we need somebody to come do some part-time work. We've got contract that we need to do. We've got some IT stuff that needs to be addressed." Now, this was back in the 90s. But sure, why not? I went out there and took care of business. Well, wow, not bad. Then the need turned into a full-time position, following all the proper channels. Got hired, and next thing you know, I'm there for 17 years. And it happens just like that, volunteering. Because this guy saw somebody who could do something in a very unique situation, a very unique place, and brought some talents, brought some skills to that volunteer position, and made something good happen. And it happens all the time. But the thing is to get out there and start working on it. And how do you get out there? Well, you got to stir that pot, churn it up a little bit, make it happen. That's really it. Another person I know, there's somebody else I know that stirs the pot every week, and in a good way. That's the Dare to Be, my good friend Andrea Sanchez, A Sanchez 16. She's here on Periscope, and she's also here. She's on Twitter, A Sanchez 16. Follow, look for that hashtag Dare to Be. Hashtag Dare to Be. Look for that every Tuesday evening. Or you know what? Look for it active on Tuesday evenings, but look for it throughout the week so you can see what we're doing and what's going on over there. But every week's a different topic, and it's a lot of fun. And trust me, it gets the mind thinking in a different direction. It gets you thinking, and it gets your mind going. And the pot gets stirred because, again, it empowers you. It kind of challenges you, and it makes you think, hey, well, you know what? I can do this. I should do this. And so again, that's another stirring the pot. Well, listen, my name is David Guerra, and I'm the author of The Walking Leader, and I know I should be like holding up my books so you know what I'm talking about. But again, it's on Amazon. It's on barnesandnoble.com. It's on Nook. It's on digital Nook, and it's on the Kindle as well. And check it out. I invite you to check it out. Also visit my website, daveguerra.com. Sign up for my newsletter. It's brand new, brand spanking new. If you have not signed up, daveguerra.com. Check it out. It's awesome. Well, I'm partial to that, I should say that. Listen, I thank you for your time. I thank you for watching. If you're watching this on replay, I do appreciate you clicking the play button, which was right about here when you clicked it. And don't forget to give me a little hearts. Well, again, I think it's over here. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it's over here for you. It's over here for me. So, and also let me know when you're recording. I know some of you have seen this, have seen my scopes lately, and let me know when you're recording. For some reason, I'm not getting the notifications. It's kind of crazy. I went back and I checked to make sure that that the notifications are on, but I'm not getting them. And some of you that have signed up on Periscope, I'm still waiting to see you. I'm still waiting to see you. So please, by all means, fire it up. I'm doing it. Andrea's doing it. We're all doing it. You know what? Just ask yourself a question and answer it. You know, here's my question and my notes behind it to the answer. But ask yourself a question. And if somebody's there and watching with you, it'd be nice to hear their answers. Listen, folks, again, real brief, have a great rest of your Saturday evening. Watch those Olympics. Go Team USA. And I will talk to you tomorrow.